Okay, I have no idea if the recording's been cut correctly. But anyways, now we're going to look at Vlad for top. Otherwise, after that, we'll definitely look Wombo to look at what can give Riven a harder time, what can be difficult for her. So, did you buy Vlad? You can go ahead and do that. Okay. I can talk a bit about what gives Riven a bit of a hard time, and I'll do it later on, but for now we can do it. A few examples are Olaf, which isn't a guaranteed win, but it's pretty bad. Lee Sin can do very well versus Riven. If Riven gets ahead, it'll be problematic for him, but he has sustain that she doesn't. They both have a shield, and he has dashes that are much better than hers, basically, and can just fuck you up really, really bad. Like, even if you're ahead, I know from experience, even if you're ahead versus Lee Sin will no longer be able to kill you, but it'll be really hard to kill him. It's really, really difficult, honestly, without having like a tower dive going on or something crazy like that. Otherwise, Kennen's pretty good, and this is just not necessarily AP Kennen. AP Kennen can do really good, but AP Kennen, AD Kennen obviously is retarded. AD Kennen will just crush just about anything in lane anyways, so that's like no contest there. But AP Kennen would say you go to Dorn's build and you get 80 runes, but you still build into AP. That's also very good, because it's like a hybrid, but it's great, because you're going to crush lane anyways, and you're going to have plenty of magic damage coming from the fact that you're leveling your skills in the first place. So you're not too worried about building the AP super early, and the two Dorns do give you health, and they give you a lot of damage. And in those cases, though, with Kennen, you level W. You usually level W. Machero, I re-invited you to. Join just for placeholder. Thanks. Cool. Okay, so Merker and Wombo just swap sides. It's Vlad, you level Q, you max Q, you level E second, but not second as in at level 2. As in, it's the second skill you level. You can level it second, actually, but it depends. Yeah, and there are cases, while we're here, we're talking about Riven, but while we're here, you can level W on Vlad, and this goes for anyone with escape mechanisms like that. You can level it second, or even first, if you think you're gonna get ganked or camped. This is like even on like Gangplank's E and shit like that. That might work, but remember, there's a problem with taking W and using it. It's gonna cost you 20% of your health to begin with, which I won't have to do to you. You're gonna do to yourself. That's the big disadvantage of baiting at level 1. Because it's still going to take out almost a quarter of your health, and that's going to show. That's going to be like almost, like you'll probably have 500 health. That's probably going to be 100 health right there, just from you pooling. And then like if I can't auto you with Q, because like I can't Q auto because you're pooling. Say I get the first Q off, and then I just Q a second time. I'll wait for pool. I'll Q the last time. I'll get the actual hit, like the stun. And then I'll auto you maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times if I'm really lucky. And that'll be probably almost more damage than if you hadn't pulled. So, okay, so we'll go for the Riven Vlad. I'm going to run the same runes and masteries. Although, yeah, I'll go for the early MR again. And I'm just going to change. I had armor in my runes, but I'll just go the MR. And mastery, sorry. And are you ready, Wombo? Merker and all that, all good?
I'm good to go.
Cool. Riven, the playable river.
What is broken can be reforged.
Riven. The playable river. It's a river, guys, the river. Yeah, so the change I made here was just I took magic resist because it's Vlad. I didn't take it versus York, and I could have legitimately taken it, but I knew I was going to trade a couple auto attacks, and there's the creeps that I can mitigate a little bit more. But in this case, I really want to show Vlad that I'm not, like, I don't want to take damage from him, so I'm going to do that instead. That's the, oh, okay, that's what happened last time. Okay, that's cool. Not a problem. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for Wombo to connect. He's going to have, like, he has a firewall or something, but anyways, I'm going to cut the recording here and restart for the actual